note cards. I'm like trying to think. Sorry. What comes after that? Oh, I was going to talk about National Coming Out Day, which was last week. Did you all celebrate? It was crazy for me, and so I don't know if y'all follow me on Twitter, but here's what happened. You don't have to follow me on Twitter. I actually would not. I would literally give me an unfollow Friday. But so a crazy thing that happened to me last week that really opened my eyes about the reach that people have is, I got a tweet from somebody and it said, #fact. This video helped me realize something about myself and helped me come to a decision. And then it linked to a video, and I was like, oh, that's cute. And then I looked who it was, and it was Ricky Martin, and it was one of my videos, and he said, thank you at Tyler Oakley. And I was like, holy, well, this is where I would swear. And it really showed me that you can reach people that you never think you will be able to reach. Like if you told 5th grade me that Ricky Martin would find inspiration in me in some way, I would freak out because that was my celebrity crush in 5th grade. So it's very bizarre and very weird, and he's like a man, and I'm into it. So I was freaking out, and my mom called me because she follows me on Twitter. She's like, did you see what Ricky said? Yes, mother, I saw it. So with that, I just want to say, you never know who you're going to impact, and you never know who you're going to reach, and you never know who's watching or reading or whatever you're doing in your life, whether it's videos or you have a blog or you have music or whatever you're using as a medium to connect with people. You never know who's going to be able to connect with you through that. And so for me, that was a huge awakening, oh my God, Ricky Martin. So, like I said, you never know who you're going to reach, so there's no harm in putting yourself out there. And it's been an amazing experience because I get to do things like this and come to colleges and I don't know, this is weird, but it's awesome. I think it's pretty cool. So, my thing is, and a lot of people are like, well, I want to be YouTube, famous and do this and go to schools, and I'm like, yes, totally do it. But it doesn't. I think for me, it's when you have those one-on-one things. When somebody sends me a message and sends me something that says oh, you helped me through this experience, they give me the example, and we have a correspondence, that's literally enough for me. And then for it to be Ricky Martin, that's I crap my pants. That. So the one person will make it worth it. And so if you're able to put yourself out there and show your reality, that was why I started. And because I saw, there was this guy, William Sled. Does anybody know William Sled? Oh my God, I'm really dating myself. He was top 5 most subscribed in 2007. And so he was a big deal for me. But I saw him making videos and I was why am I fascinated with him? He's talking about nothing. And I was oh, it's because he's just talking about himself and he's just exposing himself and being himself. And that really inspired me to be myself and make my own videos and just do my own thing. And so if there's one thing I hope that you can do is, if there's been something that you want to do in some way that you want to create and connect with people, I hope you go home and do it tomorrow and don't put it off, because you never know who's going to be at home just searching YouTube and searching whatever you make, and then they find you, and then one thing leads to another. And it's not just YouTube. It could be writing or singing or going to community events. Go to your GSA. You never know who is going to the GSA, is looking around and looking for somebody that they relate to, and that could be you. And so it's really important for me to encourage people to just put themselves out there, because for me, it was a scary thing, and then it's a domino effect where the first person that does it, the first person that reaches out to you and says, thank you for doing it,